all right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Saturday. Welcome to the weekend. A little late start today. That's how it is on the weekend sometimes. Sometimes there's episodes. Sometimes there are not episodes. You never know. But it is Halloween season, and, it's hard to turn that away. So what are we talking today? We did 3 on Thursday, 3 on Friday, so let's just keep this train rolling and do 3 today. I'm excited for today. I hope you guys are too. I hope someone out there listened to Typo Negative for the first time in their lives. That's so good. Anyway, anyone take the Typo Negative challenge? We should make that a thing on TikTok. What are we talking about today? Come on, 3 songs. I'm going to try not to do 9 minutes here because, you guys are, you guys tired of me or something? But, all right, let's start off. First and foremost, Bark at the Moon, Ozzy. You can't do Halloween without Ozzy. We already did Black Sabbath, but this, you got to go to his solo stuff. The first single off his third solo, November 1983, 39 years old this month, coming up. Moving away from the Sabbath stuff and a little bit towards pop. True story, there's definitely more of that. Went to number 19 in the United States, 3 million copies. It's the only album he gets credit for all the writing, although put a little asterisk next to that. Plenty of fighting over that with some of the members. I think their drummer was a one-time only drummer, and Ozzy kind of admitted that, yeah. And then there was this whole thing where he re-recorded parts and tried to release it as an album. It was ugly. But anyway, Bark at the Moon. The video is like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde story where he's a mad scientist, turns into a werewolf, gets killed, comes back and haunts a town, that kind of thing. And this was a great song. I mean, everyone loved this song. We were right smack in the middle of just loving this kind of music when we were in high school. And how about the makeup and effects on this video? That is done by Rick Baker. And Rick Baker did a lot of the stuff for American Werewolf in London, and he also directed Michael Jackson's Thriller video. How about that? Just think about that for a minute. Part of the video was filmed at an actual sanitarium in outside of London. So there you go. Bark at the Moon. Gotta love Ozzy. Next up, Werewolves of London. We've covered this here in the cave. Boy, I love this song. Absolutely love this song. January 18th, 1978. It'll be 45 years old this January. Off the record, Excitable Boy. The story is, well, first of all, it went to number 21. It was the only top 40 hit in the U.S. But who's playing on this song? Just a bunch of Fleetwood Mac, Mick Fleetwood and John McVie playing on this song. How about that? Could be a Fleetwood Mac song. Story is that one of the Everly brothers, Phil Everly, was working with him on Excitable Boy, or even before Excitable Boy. And he just watched the 1935 film Werewolves of London. And he said we should write a song, make a dance craze out of it. I think it was kind of like trying to, let's make a Monster Mash kind of thing over this. And they were just kidding around. They wrote it in like 15 minutes, and they would actually, play it, fool around with it. And then his friend Jackson Brown sees the lyrics and is like, hey, this is actually pretty good. And he starts playing it live himself, Jackson Brown. And so I think T-Bone Burnett did too, when he opened up for, was it the Stones or something? Anyway, but that's pretty cool, right? So then eventually it got passed over for his second album and was put on Excitable Boy, along with Excitable Boy, the track. But the only other thing to say about this song is that when he played it live, he would mix up the lyrics, and instead of saying, I'd like to meet his tailor, he would say, and he's looking for James Taylor. That's a fun fact. Next up, great song, by the way. Devil Inside, a little bit of INXS. It's a good day in the cave when you talk about INXS. February 1988, it'll be 35 years old this coming February. Probably one of their best-known songs, right? Went to number 2 in the U.S. U.S., we loved INXS, right? Number 47 in the U.K. Where's the Love? Number 20 in France. Number 25 in Ireland. What's up, guys? Number 6 in hometown Australia. And number 3 in Canada. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. One of the members said the video was just too American. Didn't really appreciate the video. But it was directed by Joel Schumacher. Remember him? St. Elmo's Fire. Batman movies, a couple of them. Another movie that might come up in the next couple of days. Lost Boys. Anyway, Devil Inside, while it's not necessarily a creepy song or a scary song, you know, it's still, the video's good and it's definitely for Halloween. So those are your three. You got Bark at the Moon, you got Werewolves of London, and you got Devil Inside today on Saturday for Halloween here in the Rock Cave. It's a beautiful weekend here in New England. Speaking of nothing, yesterday's Octane Friday, awesome. But we could have done another Octane Friday. We could have done an Octane Friday. I thought about this. Danzig, the band Danzig. I'm a huge Danzig fan, and I have been forever. And they probably be a Wanderlust Wednesday. We've covered them before. But their whole album, Danzig 2, is just a Halloween soundtrack. I mean, this beats anyone as far as a whole album. Songs like Devil's Plaything, Snakes of Christ, Killer Wolf, Her Black Wings, Long Way Back from Hell, 777, Blood and Tears, Tired of Being Alive. And I'm not just saying the names of the songs because they're just the name of the songs. These are all good. This is an awesome album. Anyway, this is an original postcard that came with Danzig on tour around this time. This is 1992 or something like this, 1990. And it just says, I personally have never had the dubious honor of watching an atom bomb explode outwards and wreak its filthy destruction on everyone, but I have now seen Danzig. I guess the two are pretty damn similar, except there's something glorious about the filth of Danzig's crime. Got that little thing here. That's a lot, right? That's the postcard that showed up at the record store from Kerrang! Magazine. Anyway, those are your songs of the day. I don't want to digress because we're getting into those minutes. But enjoy those. Tell me what you think below. Keep those comments coming. I love the conversations, by the way, so keep that up. And whatever you're doing today, I hope it involves music. Have a good one. Catch you on the flip side.